And it says we're live.
There we go. That was our sound effects for our Halloween hangout.
How cool.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's Halloween week. Woohoo! We're excited.
Yay.
Did you bring candy?
Do what?
Did you bring candy?
I did.
Oh, good.
I did, yes.
What did you get?
I'll show you later.
Oh, uh-oh. It's a secret. We are in the spirit of things here. Look, see, we're in our costumes. I've got my little ears here. I'm going to wear these. I'm doing a 5K on Halloween.
Oh, how fun.
So I'm going to wear these. And I have there's more of the costume too, but I can't show it on air. So.
And I'm a fairy princess. That's what I am.
You do. You look beautiful. You look like, you just came over from meeting with the women.
Yes, yes.
Probably did. Of course, you'd probably look a little shaken if you had.
I probably would. After being on the Gray Hill, I think I'd be a little nervous. Although things are settling down there now, so.
They are, that's true. And maybe you were with Rune.
I could have been with Rune, yes.
Oh, how are you tonight?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good. Yeah. Crazy.
This is kind of different.
Yeah. This is we've had a good couple days, haven't we?
We have, yes. Both had our book bub promotions, and
I know. It was fun. It was good. It's been
exciting.
Yeah, it has been exciting. So, and we both have paranormal, supernatural releases coming out.
Yes.
You have a whole bundle.
A whole bundle, yes. A bundle of trouble. The Lindley Lincoln box set will be coming out on November 8th. So.
November 8th. And November 8th, remind me, that rings a bell. What else is November?
It could be my birthday. It could be my 39th birthday.
Wow. See, no, you're just a baby.
Oh.
Believe me. Yay, that'll be so exciting. I can't wait. And you're doing a big party countdown for that too, right?
Yes, and hopefully some of my people that have been a part of my big event are watching, so they'll enjoy this and get to see a little bit of you and me.
That's right. I mean, what more could they want?
Absolutely.
Yes, anything. Especially
perfect to get in the mood for Halloween.
That's right. That's right. We're gearing up. We're gearing up for it. Well, so, and I have my release tomorrow is coming out. Yay! Death a la mode. And I'm very excited because I haven't done anything paranormal this year. This is my only paranormal for 2015. So
it's a great book. I've already read it. And I love it.
It was fun. That and we did It's a Ghoul Thing. We were both in that. And that's out too. So both of us, actually your story and It's a Ghoul Thing is in the Lindley world.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
It's about Lindley's best friend. Yeah, Rhiannon.
Rhiannon, I know. I love her. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that new series. That's going to be fun.
Yes. If I only have time to write it now.
Yeah, so I was going to say, you haven't done yet? No? Jeez.
No.
What have you been up to, Olivia?
I don't know.
Yeah, and
I've listened to paranormal, haven't you?
I have. I really have. I didn't think I did. And then the other day I did a flash fiction, which is actually going to be published tomorrow on the Coastal Magic website. And I had so much fun with it because it was no pressure. I didn't have it had to be 500 words, and it actually ended up almost like 4 times that because I never know when to stop. But it was fun, and I enjoyed it. And I thought, I'm excited about what I'm going to be writing toward the end of next year again, which is more fun. So anyway, but you have this, and then you have Lindley's next book also coming out December 31st, right?
No, December 30th. Yes, Lindley's next book is December 31st, and that's Reaping Trouble.
Right. Yes.
I'm enjoying this. I've missed paranormal, so writing it has been fun, and this is going to be kind of a neat book because I hate to give too much away, but Lindley's going to be running from the Grim Reapers. It's her time.
Yeah, that's in the blurb, right?
Yes, yes. Witches in that world get to know when their time is coming, and so she gets the premonition that it's coming. So she knows, and she's got to figure out what to do about that.
Wow, poor Lindley. Never a dull moment for that poor woman.
No, never.
and no wedding in this book, right?
No.
But it's coming.
I think it's coming. Yeah.
Maybe. But wedding planning?
Yes. So the book has a little. Well, Lindley's begrudgingly doing a little planning. I think Rhiannon's trying to push her into that a little more. Gets very excited easily. So.
And we talked that we have 3 categories, right, that we're going to discuss tonight.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And we have not shared with each other the questions we're going to ask, right?
No.
So the first one is, which one? Supernatural books? Paranormal books? Supernatural?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So what is the first supernatural or paranormal book that you remember reading that you thought, maybe I'm not ready to read this, or maybe scared you, or like stayed with you so much that you couldn't forget it?
Yeah, I remember that I read a book called Wait Till Helen Comes, and I was probably I was maybe 10 years old, and it's about a ghost, and it was actually age appropriate. It wasn't, an adult scary book. It was a children's book, but I remember I read it over and over, and I would still get nervous each time I'd read it, whether the ghost was going to get the girl and pull her into the lake. It's the first book that I can remember.
Yes. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. No. I was trying to remember for mine. I read a book that I think was called a candle by her bed, or a candle something, and it was about there was a haunted doll, and her name was Dido, Dido.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked about this like a couple years ago in some kind of chat, and there were so many people like, oh my gosh, I remember that, and we looked it up, and you actually. It's still out there. I'm not sure it's in print anymore, but it was series. It was like Generations, and it was really scary. I know right where it was in the library. In the library that was because I got it out of the library. And I would go back and reread it and whatever. And I could go back there right now and show you where it was. I don't think it's there anymore. I think that's now the nonfiction. But so I remember reading that, and that was, like you said, like age appropriate. And I've said before that I read Salem's Lot by Stephen King, and that really freaked me out terribly, like physically made me sick. That was too much.
Now, see, that kind of leads into my question, because I knew you were a part of a party a few weeks ago where you mentioned reading Stephen King, and so that was my question. What age did you begin reading? I've never read Stephen King, actually. So what age did you start delving into the really scary books?
Well, my dad was a big influence on my reading. So he would read a book and then say, oh, you really should read this. And I'm trying to remember. I know he and my mom read The Stand, and I don't think it's the first one I read, but I remember they told us about it. I read Carrie at some point, and I thought it was scary. But I think I was probably about 10 or 11, maybe.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I can remember being down at the shore in New Jersey and reading that. I read Salem's Lot, and then we read like It when it came out, and we read Pet Sematary, which was horrific, terrible. Yeah, that was bad. And I still, Stephen King, he's stuck with me through the years. There were a couple of years where I was like, no, I just can't read his stuff. Not because it was scary, but because I felt like he was selling out a little bit. He got
Oh,
he got very kind of late, and he would say it. He said he got kind of lazy commercial. But then, right after I moved down here, I read one of his books called Duma Key, and it was actually set in Florida because he has a home on the West Coast in Florida, and it was seriously like frightening. It was really, really, really scary. So he's got it back. I think he's got it back, and
good.
yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, that was that. What's our next category?
It's either costumes or candy. Which one?
Well, let's go costumes because we'll save candy for last. And you can see, look, see, I got into the spirit of things. I even brought. This is Dixie. Dixie, say hello.
Oh, hello.
Out of here. Yes, there she goes. Okay, costumes. Go ahead. You ask first.
You have kids, so I don't have kids. So this is a little different for me. But do you prefer homemade costumes?
Oh,
or did you prefer purchased costumes? What was your trend with your kids or with you when you were a kid?
Well, when I was growing up, it was. I can remember doing the store-bought ones, the absolutely horrible ones where you would have the plastic mask. It was like paper,
yes.
and your face would get all hot and sweaty because you were breathing
your tongue through the little hole.
Exactly. Yep. Absolutely. And I remember that, and the fire-resistant, really cheap little things that you just tied on over your clothes.
Yeah.
But we moved to New Jersey, and it was colder there because my first Halloweens that I remember were in California, and Halloween was still pretty warm. But when we moved to New Jersey, Halloween was actually often chilly, so you had to wear something that you could, like put a turtleneck under or tights or something. So we started doing a lot more homemade. I remember the first Halloween I remember in New Jersey, we went as Laura and Mary Ingalls and Carrie, and my cousin went as Mr. Edwards. I remember that they took a cork and burned it and made her a beard, and it was really, I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
And then after that we did. I think we almost always had homemade costumes. One year I wore my mom's old cheerleader outfit, and my kids have been the same way. They love to make up their own costumes. And as a matter of fact, Haley, who did my makeup tonight, she showed us the tutu that she made for this race that we're doing on Saturday. So I love the homemade. I think it's fun. It's creative. You take ownership of it. You're excited.
Yeah.
My son,
me too. I'm the same way.
My son David used to get, like, I remember one year he got a Spider-Man one, and he wore it, I believe, every day for probably Halloween. By the time it came to Halloween, we were like, yeah, you're just Spider-Man. Anyway. Prefer the homemade too. Did you have homemade ones?
Yeah, we did the same thing. We did homemade, and that was fun. We enjoyed that. It made it more special. And my mom was just telling me that my oldest niece, has this year finally, they've done store-bought quite a bit, but now she this year has started creating her own makeup and costume, and she's enjoying that. So
what is she gonna do?
I can't. It's some character or something, pop character that it's not something I know. So, but yeah, she's got little, clothing mixed up, and she's been playing with makeup to kind of get the look. Last year she was a broken doll, and Mom helped her with the makeup for that. She had little cracks on her face and things. So, yeah.
That's very cool. Very cool. So my question to you is, do you get a lot of trick-or-treaters at where you are? That's the intro question.
No,
I
don't. We live in a gated community that's mostly retired. Really, any kids here? So I don't get any kids at all. My boss and I try to, because I still work during, I still have a day job, but we try to have some candy in the office because from time to time we'll have kids come in, and so the week.
Oops, did I lose you? I believe we may be having technical problems with Olivia. Let's see if she can come back here, because it looks like she's frozen. Well, in which case, I will just talk a little bit about.
For Halloween.
There. Do we have you back? Are you back, Olivia? Or not?
We'll give them a little, Halloween candy, but that's pretty much the.
Yay. Whether have you. Whoops. Sounds like she's catching up with us. Olivia's in Texas, so they've had some rough weather lately. And I think her internet may be going in and out. She will tell me if she gets back here. She's still on. She might be frozen. So we will just talk a little bit about our upcoming. She was talking about her birthday and her release. And if you look at the beginning of this broadcast, you can see the trailer for her Kandle.
Are you back?
Okay, are you back?
Hello?
Yes, I can see you. Can you see me?
You can see me. Okay. I can't see that I'm working. So, okay.
I can hear you, but you know what? Your picture's still frozen. Yeah, whoops, that's better. Now I can see you're moving a little bit. But I don't know. I think it must be an internet issue. Who knows? Let's see. But anyway, whoops, yes. Every time I start to talk about her trailer, she jumps in.
I can hear you.
Okay, so you can hear me talking?
I can.
Okay, well, you may have to just talk for a few minutes until your picture catches up. It's a good picture of you. And I'm not hearing you all the time, so just interrupt me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you now. Still can't see you though. Don't know why.
Yeah, my whole screen's black, so.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're having some internet issues.
That's what I think, yes.
Yeah. Are you guys still getting the rain there?
We're not.
No. Well, we'll blame it on, I think it's a full moon, isn't it? Let's blame it on that.
No, but I don't sometimes.
Yeah, you're going all black. Yeah. I don't know what you're doing there.
I have no idea.
No, I don't know. Well, we'll just talk, and hopefully your picture will catch up. And hopefully you can hear me.
Okay.
So what I was going to ask you was, you said you don't get many trick-or-treaters, but what is your favorite costume to see like little kids in when you see the little kids coming around the office or whatever? What's your favorite costume to see?
Gosh, I don't know. But a few years ago, I went with my mom church festival that we used to go to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And to me, the cutest costumes were the ones kind of like what you guys did, Little House on the Prairie, but where a family would do costumes all matching each other.
Oh, yeah.
And my favorite one was there was a family that did Super Mario Brothers. And they had an infant, and they had the little infant dressed as Toadstool, but they had his little stroller was made to look like one of the little boxes in the game, the little prize boxes. So he was inside one of the little boxes, and I just thought that was so darling. And his mom was Princess Peach, and his dad was Mario, and it was too cute.
That's adorable. I love that. I love creative costumes like that.
Yeah.
And I love it when they're literary too. Like when you take a book and make it, and it's so easy to just be, like a Disney character or something.
Right.
But I like it when they do that. All right. So finally, candy.
And this is not going to work because you can't see me.
Well, I could see you there for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Kind of flashing in and out. Okay, wait, now you're back. I see you.
Okay.
There. So go ahead. Regale.
Oh, do I ask?
Yes.
Okay. This is a very important question because I've seen this all over the internet, and there's been a lot of debate. Do you like candy corn?
I will eat candy corn. I don't love candy corn.
Oh, I love candy corn.
Yeah.
And I'm convinced, I have my little baggie here of candy corn.
Yay, there it is.
I'm convinced that people that don't like it don't know how to eat it properly.
Well, that's probably what it is. Yeah.
Because you can't just eat it.
No.
You have to eat the white tip first.
Okay, that's what I do. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's very important. And then you can eat the rest of it.
Right. But the white tip has to go first. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very important.
Yes. Did you know, I didn't know that if you, wait, I can't say it. What does it say? Keep calm.
It says, keep calm.
And
eat more candy corn.
Eat more candy corn. I love it. I didn't know that if you like set it up, it actually forms like a corn cob. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Wasn't that cute?
I actually got my daughter yesterday. We were at Cracker Barrel. There's our product endorsement right there. And they had their Halloween stuff was all on sale. So I got my oldest daughter a candy corn candle. It's a cute little thing, this big, and it's all candy corn. So
how cute.
Yeah. So in our family, here's my candy question. Our family, you go trick-or-treating, and then you come home, and their favorite part of the night is they all lay out their candy, whatever they got, and then they do their trades. It's like it's more intense than Wall Street. Okay, this is serious stuff. This is bigger than Wall Street. And you know, like there's some things that nobody wants. It's like, Mommy, do you want, whatever this, Daddy, would you eat this? But, yeah. And then there's things that everybody wants, and luckily they're pretty varied. Like some of them do like caramel things, some of them don't, some of them like nuts, some of them don't. So it works out pretty well. But if you were in a candy trade, what would be the one candy you would trade that you would be happy to give away?
What are they called? They're the little squares, and they have the striped wrapper on them.
Oh, sugar daddies? Is that it? No.
I don't know. They're kind of like a peanut buttery taste, I think. They're like hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think like peanut chews? Peanut?
That may be, yes, that might be them.
Okay.
Because see, they're so unimportant to me, I don't even know their name.
Don't even know their names. There you go. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So those would go.
Those would go. Okay, and which one would you want? Which one would you be like battling to get?
Oh, the thing I always loved, and usually my sisters didn't want these, was the fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, really?
I love those. The cherry and the lime and the orange. I love those.
Great.
I'd give away all my chocolate Tootsie Rolls to get the fruit ones.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
I love them.
Huh. We used to buy them. We had a penny candy store down at the shore, and we would go down and you could buy the fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls. Well, we're
pretty simple.
We're giving out primo candy at our house this year. I think. Yeah, we bought it today. This is the first year. Well, we were here last year, but we really didn't know what to expect. So I think we ended up running out of candy. We finally live in a neighborhood where they do a lot of trick or treating. So we're excited. And, yeah, and my kids are all going out. My kids are older, but I've always said they should go out as long as they want. I mean, even if they just dress up and walk around, and they walk our dog around. Our dog loves Halloween.
Does Poe dress up?
He usually does. I don't know what he's going to be this year. I don't think they've decided. Last year, nobody really dressed up because it was just I don't even remember what was going on. But the year before, he was like a Starbucks latte. They made him a cardboard cup holder. He was adorable. Let's see. This year, my oldest daughter is going to be Stevie Nicks.
Oh,
yeah. And then the rest of them, I think Katie's going to be Robin from Batman and Robin. Yeah. And David, I think, what was David? David has had so many ideas that I can't even remember what he decided that he's going to be. I think he might be Where's Waldo? Waldo from Where's Waldo.
That's good, yeah.
I think so. And I'm trying to remember. Haley is going to be Audrey Hepburn.
Oh.
Yeah, she's got that all down. So, yeah, everybody's being...
How fun.
Creative, I know. It's we have a party here, and my girlfriend Stacy and her kids come up, and we just have a good time.
What about the little munchkin that you guys keep? Do you see him for Halloween?
We don't usually see him for Halloween. I don't know what he's going to be this year. He there for a couple of years. He was always Colin was always a firefighter because he loved that, you know. But I don't know what he's going to be this year. I'll have to ask his mom. I think she'll bring him by. So yeah, we miss him, you know, because there's nothing like having like little ones on Halloween. But,
yeah, that's true.
Anyway, so we're excited about. What do you do on Halloween? Do you do anything special?
No, we really don't now. Like I said, a few years ago, we happened to be back home where my family lives, and so we got to spend Halloween with my nieces and nephew. But otherwise, it's just another night at our household.
Yeah, yeah, and you don't have to worry about Bonnie Sue going crazy every time the doorbell rings because you don't have that.
Right, and she would. She does. She's pretty active when the doorbell rings. She attacks the door and alerts us that somebody's there, and
exactly. Well, and Poe, usually when we walk him, if we pass anybody in the neighborhood, he feels it very personally that they are in his neighborhood and they should not be there. And but during Halloween, you can do anything, and he knows it's different. He does not. He walks up to the house. He's polite.
Oh.
I know. I have no idea. There's something that he knows that it's a different night. He loves it.
These animals, there's something else how they can figure things out like that.
They're crazy. So let's see. Do we have any more book stuff to talk about? Anything else going on in the book world? We should, you know, talk about our scary.
There's not. I don't think we have any more paranormals to talk about. Just getting ready for our 2 releases, and
yes, I'm excited about that tomorrow.
Because this series is really different. The paramystery is what you call it, and these are fun. These are neat stories.
And I was a little worried about this one because they're usually lighter, which is fun, and I like that it's funny. Jackie is kind of a smart aleck.
Yes.
But leading into this book, that what happened in Unforgettable, which is the short story and It's a Ghoul thing, really set her up to kind of be in not a great place. So I was a little worried about it, but she you know, she comes out of it and things are a little bit lighter. There's definitely some comedic moments there. There's one scene in the car that everybody seems to enjoy. So.
Yes, that was yes. The scene in the car is
exactly yes. That was fun, and I love that it combines 2 of my great loves, which is food.
I laughed very hard at that one.
Yeah, you know. So I'll be interested to see what everybody thinks about her pie, because everybody knows that this book is kind of, she's in a pie contest. So we'll see what everybody thinks about her pie. And I should make it tomorrow. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make one.
Oh, you should. Yes.
Come over. We'll have pie.
Yes. You should at least post pictures of the pie.
I should. I will. You know, I have nothing else to do. I'm just.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, this has been fun, and I appreciate all of our readers. We have awesome readers, don't we?
We do. Yes, both of us.
Yes, we do.
Thank y'all so much. You're great.
You are wonderful, and you make us laugh and smile and tears of joy, which is always a good thing. And I appreciate everybody's help and support. And if you don't know, Olivia has Team O, which is O, and that's another reader group. And I have the Temptresses. So if you're interested in that, you can go on our Facebook pages, or yeah, that's probably it. And there's links on there.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, pretty much find it. They're kind of secret, but we let you in. You know, after initiation, there's an initiation, of course. You know.
Absolutely, there always is.
There is. So, all right. Well, you give Bonnie Sue some love from us. Tell her we said Halloween, and I will see everybody. We will all see everybody, right? On the internet. Bye.
Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.
Night.